Sheldon Gould here with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. Sorry I haven't put up a video for about a week. Ever since my wife there, Jackie, accidentally ran over our chocolate lab dog, Oliver, and we ended up burying him. But there's quite a bit that's gone on since I've last done a video. I can't show you too much tonight because it's dark outside, but there's definitely a lot that has changed, a lot has happened, a lot of things have been fixed. There's even new stuff in the shop. So I wanted to do this video just because I haven't done a video in about a week. So I thought I'd show you what's new around here. I'll do my best at what I can do here and show you. Considering it's dark outside, I can't show you everything, but I'll see what I can do. So we went to Verdun and picked up the rest of my equipment. Well, not all of it, but a lot of my equipment that was out there. When it comes to new equipment that we picked up, got my engine hoist. I picked that up. The Still multi-tool there. I got the aerator on it. Or not the aerator, the dethatcher tines on it. The phone's been ringing off the hook for doing a bunch of spring cleanups. I got a bunch of yards I got to clean up, leaves and mow, and I got some yards that they want dethatched and aerated. So I got the dethatcher on there. The aerator is not here yet. It is finished. The work's been done to it. We replaced all the seals and gaskets and everything on the carburetor. I just haven't had a chance to go pick it up. So I'm going to need that right away. But we are starting to get things ready. Been hanging stuff up in the shop, trying to get a little more organized. I got all my rakes and stuff up there. And a bunch of shovels. And some of those tree shears and stuff. But yeah, there's not a whole lot I can show you in here. I did bring a bunch of stuff back from my other shop in Verdun, which we're slowly moving everything here because the shop and house is actually up for sale. Like I said, I got my engine hoist there. I brought a box back full of woodworking tools. My dad was big into woodworking. I got a bunch of his tools. That orange thing there is a bandsaw. I brought that back. Another sander. I got two of them. I think originally that one there came from my grandpa Elliot. And I also have another one up underneath all the junk on the table. Brought back my welder. It's just a 110 welder. It's nothing great, but it does the job. And it's ooh, if I can get in here. A Power First welder. It's a MIG welder and stick welder. But being 110, it doesn't exactly have the power that I need for my welding. When I do run it, I actually run my power converter that I actually use for doing live sound off of a range plug, 220. And then it converts it down to 110, but it needs a dedicated circuit to get enough power. Brought back an air compressor, a bigger one. The yellow one is my small one. This is my bigger one. I gotta replace a new hose on that. What else did I bring back? Not a whole lot, just a bunch of random woodworking tools that were my dad's. Bunch of nuts and bolts and stuff like that. Not a whole lot I can show you, but like I said, I wanted to do this update just because I haven't done anything lately. There's been a lot of changes around here, but like I said, I can't really show them in the dark. It's like 10 o'clock at night and it's dark out. put new reflectors on the trailer. The original reflectors is under the S&N Custom Lawn Care, the red and white ones. I stuck the orange and yellow ones on there. This door has actually been replaced, so it didn't have anything. So I put that on there. I was out today with the skid steer. I took care of the ruts on our driveway. Talking about dogs, ever since our dog Oliver died, all we had was that white dog over there, Bailey. So we ended up picking up 2 more dogs. And the 2 dogs that we picked up, we got from Portage, Manitoba, from a farm. We picked up 2. They're brothers. That one there laying next to the white one, which is Bailey. The brown one there, his name is Chunk. And this one here is Ace. And I can't remember what breeds they are. I know there is pit bull in them, but not very much. So these are our 2 new guard dogs, along with Oliver there. Chunk and Ace. So we're glad to have them. They're not replacing Oliver by any means, but we needed a couple of dogs, or we needed 1 dog to kind of accompany Bailey because he was lonely. So we picked up Ace, the dark brown one there, and he was lonely without his brother. So the next day we went back and we picked up his brother Chunk, and that's Chunk there, the lighter colored one. So that's our 3 guard dogs there. They guard the house and the shop and everything. What else did I do? Oh, I tilled the garden. I'll have to show you that tomorrow in the daylight. I got the tiller on the John Deere X530, and we tilled that, got the garden ready. I wanted to do a test run, so I did it on our own garden. So the garden's all tilled, so the wife can plant that whenever she can. The other thing is, went to the dump. As you can see, the trailer's right empty. We went to the dump and dumped that load of garbage that we had. We're getting ready here. Nothing exciting really this week, but starting Monday, we're heading off to Gladstone to do a yard cleanup. And then Tuesday, we're off to, Monday we're in Gladstone, Manitoba to do a yard cleanup. Tuesday, we're in McGregor, Manitoba to do a yard cleanup and some dethatching and aerating. And then possibly off to Austin. I got a yard that needs cleaned up and aerated, and possibly a yard in Neepawa, Manitoba. She wants the yard cleaned up and aerated. So we're starting to pick up bookings like crazy. The phone's been ringing off the hook, which is good. Not a whole lot I can show you in the dark. Did get the part for the John Deere X530 for the air filter cover. We put that on. Oh, another thing. My shop over there. I was out walking the dogs the other day, and my white dog there, Bailey, took off running chasing something. I wasn't sure what it was, but I had the other 2 dogs, Ace and Chunk, and I walked around the far corner there, opposite to what you can see here. And all of a sudden I see this pug-looking face of some sort of an animal up in the attic, because there's a couple of holes in it. I wasn't sure what it was. So I came back to the house and asked the wife, what has a pug-looking face? I wasn't sure. I've seen this face before. I couldn't put it to anything. So we spent like the next day researching. And then I was in the house over there, playing with my son there, Wyatt. And Jackie says, come look at this. She says, not my chipmunk, not my hedgehog, I can't think of what it is right at the moment. Totally drained from my head. We had this animal here last year and he disappeared about the end of June. We thought an owl or something had got it. But a groundhog, that's what it is. My groundhog. He was up on the roof of that thing suntanning. So I got my binoculars out and I was looking out of the kitchen window. And sure enough, this groundhog is on the roof of this house. and he was up there for about an hour and a half, just laying in the sun, getting a suntan. So I came to the conclusion the animal that I saw was actually this groundhog. And like I said, he was here last year. He'd wander up almost to the house. He kind of got mad at me after I cut all the grass around here, and then he disappeared. And we figured that a big bird or something had got him, because it was about the same time that there used to be a white stray cat around here, and he disappeared, and our own cat Archie, he disappeared. So we figured this groundhog disappeared at the same time, because we had these big owls in the yard. We figured it picked him off. Well, apparently not. This groundhog has been living in the attic of this building, which at one time was actually a house. There's a couple of holes in the top of this house. In the bottom is where I keep the John Deere X530 and the Lawn Chief 440. But up top, I got looking the other day, there's actually an old steel frame bed up there with a mattress and some blankets on it. So this little guy has been living up there all winter. He's got the ultimate man cave. He's got a bed and everything he could need up there. So I finally figured out what the animal is after searching and trying to figure out this familiar face, because I only saw him for about 3 seconds as I was walking the dogs past it. I couldn't put an animal name to the face. I knew it was familiar because I had seen it last year, but I couldn't figure out where. So yeah, our groundhog is living in the top of that shed, and he comes out on top of the roof and suns himself. So I'm not too concerned now about it. I was a little concerned before, because we got a couple of cats and 3 dogs running around here. I wanted to make sure it wasn't anything too vicious. So yeah, that's what's been living up there. So yeah, that's about all I can say for tonight, because it's dark out. Like I said, I got the decals on the back of the trailer. I know they don't match, but I'd rather be seen in the dark. And my brother happened to give me some extra, the orange and the yellow stickers there. He happened to give me some extra stickers that he doesn't use. He works for Cat, or Tormont Cat, or Egg West, or whatever it is in Brandon, Manitoba. So he had some extra stickers and he gave them to me. So I thought I'd put them on the back of the trailer, just because that side was missing the stickers, and I also added the extra ones on the top and the side there, and we also put a reflector back on here because it had fallen off. But yeah, that's about all I know for now. I just wanted to give the update. Just seeing I haven't put a video up for about a week, and I wanted people to know we're still going to put videos up. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to show you more. I'll take you over to that shop there, show you the part that we put on the John Deere X530. I'll show you the garden over there that we tilled. I'll have to think of what else. There's been a lot going on. I'll do better video of the dogs that we got, Ace and Chunk. And that's about it. So it's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button. Make sure you share it with all your friends. And make sure you subscribe to our channel, S&N Custom Lawn Care, on YouTube. I also have a group page on Facebook, S&N Custom Lawn Care, and also have a actual page on Facebook, S&N Custom Lawn Care. So make sure you both join all those. And yeah, so it's Sheldon Gould, S&N Custom Lawn Care. Hope to have another video up maybe tomorrow or in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching.